What's up, guys? Carl Toby here. So today, one of the biggest sports days of the year is the Super Bowl, and I thought I'd open up some football packs. I don't normally buy football cards, and I didn't open up a lot of football product this year. I think I did. I think I just did one Panini product. Trying to remember which one it is. Definitely wasn't Prizm, but anyway. So what we have here is a blaster box of Prizm, a value pack of Prizm, and that's going to amount to 39 cards, and then a hanger box of Donruss. So Donruss, obviously the cheaper of the two products, but what I want to kind of do here is do a little comparison, see what kind of cards we can pull out of Prizm versus Donruss, and see what we can get. So why don't we do the Donruss first. So I haven't collected a whole lot of football, even when I was younger and in my junk wax collecting days. I'm not really sure why, because I did follow football, but it was just never a big part of my collection. I just guess it was easier access when I was a kid, since I was in the Little League. Getting baseball cards. I didn't play Pop Warner football or anything, so and I didn't really go. When I went shopping, I wasn't asking my parents for football cards, although I probably should have. I didn't really start collecting until I was in the 90s, until after I was out of college. So most of my products from there. One thing I also don't like about football cards is that they don't seem to hold the value as much as baseball cards do. And I think personally that's probably because of the short careers of the football players. And then the football players tend to bounce around a little more due to free agency. So you don't see, there are player collectors, but anyway, that's just my opinion. I just don't think that they hold much value. So here we go. So I'm not crazy about this design. It's not the worst. I do like the fact that the colors are, the team colors, like the team logo in the bottom right-hand corner. We got Stephon Diggs, Sammy Watkins, who I had on my fantasy team and had a huge game in the first game of the year when he was on my bench. So, and then he basically stunk the rest of the way. But he'll be playing in today's game. And we got Julian Edelman. We got Luke Kuechly, Alshon Jeffrey. We got Antonio Brown, who went completely off the rails and has gotten himself into all kinds of trouble lately. So we'll have to see how that all plays out. I think now he's actually apologized to the NFL and to his old teams about all the trouble he's caused, but I think it's too little too late at this point for him. But you never know. The NFL is also kind of one of those leagues that they'll sign you if they think that you can help them win. But let's see, Michael Gallup had a good year for Dallas this year. TJ Watt, David Njoku, Alec Ogletree for the PC. We got Chandler Jones, Adam Thielen, Carlos Hyde. It's on Kansas City, but he's in his Jaguars uniform. Actually, I don't even think I think Carlos Hyde ended up on Houston, didn't he? I think so. Rob Gronkowski retired. So this is another kind of crazy thing about the football products. A lot of you guys retired, and I get that they were probably already part of the set, but some of these guys aren't even playing. CJ Uzuma, Adam Vinatieri, Mike Evans, Calais Campbell, Corey Davis had a decent year. Jalen Richard, Phillip Rivers is probably moving on to another team. Tim Brown, I actually prefer seeing the old-timer cards in here. Hall of Famer. And speaking of Hall of Fame, I just had inducted 5 new Hall of Famers. Troy Polamalu was one, Edgerrin James, Isaac Bruce, and I forget who the other 2 were off the top of my head, but a decent class, I think. Edgerrin James was prolific rusher for Indianapolis, over 13,000 yards, I think, total, and I think he's like 13th of all time in rushing yards. So deserving of the Hall of Fame, even though some people are saying he's not. Let's see, Justin Tucker, Kenyon Drake, Sean Williams, T.Y. Hilton, Jameson Winston, Got Julio Jones, Joe Namath. Got Tremaine Johnson, Bradley Chubb, Sam Darnold. Looks like we got some green parallels here. Press proofs. Michael Bennett. Again, Eagles uniform, but he's on Patriots. Terry Bradshaw, press proof. That's kind of a cool picture. And then we got Clelin Ferrell, defensive end, rookie card. All right, so let's see what we got here. These. Let me do this. Get rid of this Kid Reporter card. I'm gonna flip these around. Oh, hey, look at that. Eli Manning in the 89 Donruss design. Kind of like that card. Obviously, sad to see Eli go, but you know, it had a great career. So I think it's probably better for him to go out the way he did rather than trying to hang around for more time and probably not be a starter somewhere. Raquel Armstead, rookie card. Amani Hooker, rookie card. Byron Murphy, rookie card. And Jameel Dean, rookie card. Now, that obviously was none of the big rookies from this year. No Kyler Murray or anything like that. So this is probably one of the biggest issues that I've had with football products. For as tough as it was to pull like my Alonzo rookie cards and things like that, it just seems like I got better rookies from baseball, more impactful rookies from baseball than I did from the football packs. It always seems like you get the guys who are the undrafted free agents or the 6th or 7th rounders, and it's really just seems hard to pull the 1st and 2nd round guys and even 3rd round guys. It's a Washington Redskins team card of some sort. Team Pride insert. And here we got Nick Chubb. And this is 85 Donruss kind of design. So here's Drew Lock canvas card, rated rookie. That's pretty cool. Looks like Drew Lock's going to be the guy for the Broncos. Whether he's going to be a stud quarterback, that's another story, but nonetheless, that's a pretty good card. Then we got these Elite Series cards, which I do love the look of these cards, but to me, it used to be you would chase the Elite cards. Like, they weren't just automatically inserted in packs. You know, you would have to buy hobby boxes and kind of chase them down. So we got Nick Bosa, rookie. That's pretty cool. And a Josh Rosen. So let's flip these around like this. And we got a Power Formulas Russell Wilson insert. We got a Dominators Baker Mayfield. It's a pretty cool card. And then we've got the rookies, Damian Harris. Again, so I do like the way that Panini does their inserts. They kind of remind me a lot of the 90s inserts. I think that they do a better job with theirs than you know, a lot of the Topps does with a lot of their inserts on the baseball end of things. So overall, I mean, not horrible, not great. A couple cards for the PC, a couple of decent rookies on the inserts, but that's about what you can expect to get from Donruss. I actually do like the inserts, so I would probably collect these cards just for that, and do like the rated rookies, of course. And bringing that concept to the football product. All right. Let's do the value pack first. I got 3 packs and then a special bonus pack, I guess, with the different parallels in it, red, white, and blue parallels. So we got Marcus May, Jameis Winston, Kurt Warner, Darrell Henderson, who had a couple of moments this year with the Rams. We got the Dante Hightower, Johnny Unitas. That's a cool card. I do like the Prizm. Obviously, Prizm is the really kind of the Chrome card. You know, the equivalent of the Chrome card. It's Calvin Johnson. Great wide receiver. Will definitely be in the Hall of Fame. There's the Aaron Rodgers hype let's see, maybe green. I don't know if it's you know, there's obviously different parallels probably this, so I don't know if that's the base parallel in the green or if it's, you know, a colored parallel, but not numbered in any event. So no rookies from that pack. Giovanni Bernard, Kenny Galladay, John Elway, that's a cool card, and a Barry Sanders Legendary Talents. Always good to add a Barry Sanders. He is one of the players that I collect in football. Yeah, I have a lot of his cards, including a couple of his rookie cards. You know, there's just nobody that could match his level of talent on the field. I think he's one of the greatest running backs of all time. So let's get to the red, white, and blue. And we got, oh, say nice. There you go. Yeah, that right there made this whole pack worth it. Saquon Barkley, red, white, and blue parallel. Awesome. Then a Kyle Rudolph and a Zach Allen rookie card. So still not hitting the big rookies, but you know, did get the Saquon out of it. So happy there. Maybe I will get more of this product if I see it on the shelves. Especially if they discount it at Walmart. So 6 packs. Get right through it. Maybe about almost 12 minutes. Try and get through this quickly. So another Dante Hightower. I find a lot of this too. Whenever it seems like I buy a, you know, the value packs and a blaster box, I get a lot of repeats. So let's see what we get. Cameron Jordan, Ed Reed, and then these kind of like these refractors, Jabril Peppers. So that's cool for the PC. Cool card. So not doing too bad for the PC so far, actually. I'm liking it. All right, pack 2. Giovanni Bernard, another duplicate. Larry Fitzgerald. We got Chris Jones, who will be playing today. That's a refractor. Doesn't say anything that like, but that's definitely a refractor. I almost wish that the card companies, both, you know, Panini and Topps, were a lot more transparent sometimes with, you know, what's what, because sometimes you really can't tell. There's that Andy Isabella rookie card. One of the big fails in my eyes in terms of short prints for Topps was when they had the little sparkle short print. And it's like, I still can't on some of those cards, even though I know I have it, it's like I almost can't find the sparkle. So we got Brian Westbrook, Curtis Samuel, Terrell Suggs, and Joey Bosa. It's a nice card. Shame it wasn't his rookie from last year. And I'm thinking we might have something in there. That one seems a little stiffer. So we're going to wait to last on that one. We got Josh Norman, Melvin Ingram III. We got Alvin Kamara, Emergent. These really are kind of cool. Oh, and there we go. Hey, Nick Bosa rookie card. So I think he was the defensive player of the year. Definitely defensive rookie of the year, I think. I say Devin McCourty, I think, won defensive player of the year. So here we got Frank Gore, legendary running back. Most of his stats are what they call the accumulated kind, you know, because he's been relatively healthy over the years and had a long career. But I still think that, you know, the guy produced, I think he definitely had over 1,000 yards, if not rushing, they definitely combined this year. So Hall of Fame talent, no doubt. DeAndre Hopkins, Chris Carson, and N'Keal Harry, who, you know, that's a pretty decent one right there, because I think he actually will start to flourish a little bit in the next 2 or 3 years. Not bad. All right, let's see what we got in this last pack. And yep, we do have something, so we're going to do this. And I think I'm gonna do the reveal with this Kids Reporter card. See if I could do this somehow. Okay. So we got Terry McLaurin, wide receiver for Washington Redskins rookie card. That's pretty decent. He had a pretty good year this year, and can probably expect more from him in coming years. Christian Kirksey, never heard of him. Brett Rippon, which is Mark Rippon's son. So I don't even know what position he plays. Quarterback, makes sense. And then we've got, what do we got here? Okay, so this is upside down, so. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring in another one of these and do a flip. This, and we'll do the reveal. Alright, so this is a Premier. Looks like a Patriot. N'Keal Harry. Nice. N'Keal Harry patch. So I guess that's probably what, Premier patch or Premier. This is enclosed as a player worn material guaranteed by Panini. So player worn, not game worn. Probably a little value, even though this is a rookie patch. Nice, though, definitely to get a hit. So that's kind of cool. And so that's it for Prizm and Donruss. I actually am more pleased with Prizm this time than I was with Donruss in the past. So I would give Prizm the win in this. Let me know what you guys think. And also in the comments, let me know who you guys think is going to win the Super Bowl. You know, is it going to be Kansas City or San Francisco? It should be a close game in my eyes. I think that's going to be San Francisco in a lower scoring game than most people think. Probably something along the lines of, 27-23, 28-27, like something like that. I don't think it's going to reach the 30-point plateau on either side. I think San Francisco's defense is pretty good, and they can run the ball, so they'll keep Kansas City's offense off as much as possible. That's where I see the game going, but let me know what you guys think in the comments. So hope everybody enjoys the Super Bowl and time with family, and of course the commercials. Who doesn't love a good Super Bowl commercial? That's it for now, guys. Carltopia, give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Hit the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber, and I will see you soon.